Hi, welcome to my channel, Noli's Affirmations. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking it out. These are affirmations that I use to just kind of, you know, ground ourselves into our feelings and see what's going on, or anything positive that you need to words that you need to hear, or release negative energy. um you know this is what I do. So if you're here, I hope you find something that resonates with you, that makes your day better or keeps you going. If you're not new, then just want to thank you again just for being here with me and supporting me. My channel is pretty new, so um, I post whenever I can for the most part, but so if you're a pretty structured person or like consistency, I'm sorry in advance. But yeah, so yeah, how are you guys doing? Like, leave me a comment. I want to hear what you guys have to say, just feedback or anything like that. This is for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever. If you have a lot of placements, then definitely for you. I am a Sagittarius as well. Sagittarius Sun, Venus, and Mars, and North Node. I do have a Scorpio stellium, so if you're Scorpion or Scorpio, sorry, this can resonate with you as well. My moon is Leo and Aquarius rising, so those placements also will resonate with you. Let's get started. So I usually pull 5 cards and then just go from there. Okay, let's see. All right. I just feel like pulling 2 more, so I'm gonna go with what I'm feeling like today. So I feel like sometimes 5 is not enough, so maybe I should change it to 7. Who knows? I'll keep thinking on that one. So let's start with this one from the bottom up. Usually I go from top to bottom, but I do what I feel like, whatever comes to my mind, whatever I feel like doing. So, all right. Become aware. Not everything that weighs you down is yours to carry. So, self-awareness, that's a big thing. Become aware. Everything that weighs you down is not everything that weighs you down is yours to carry. So, yeah, like, definitely, if you're carrying other people's energies that you shouldn't, that are not yours, especially if you're like a sensitive person and you you don't take care of yourself first. You're always giving. You're giving. People pleasing, that's the word. It's not yours. You can wish them well, I hope things get better for you. I hope I hope you're feeling better. Give them that comfort or whatever, self-assurance that they need, and then let it go, because it's not yours to dwell on. You also have things that you need to work on yourself. So just be aware, it's not yours for you to carry. It's not your burden to carry for them. All right? Be gentle with yourself, little by little, day by day. Just like how a plant or flowers, it takes time for them to grow, you don't, you can't rush it. You cannot rush it. Be gentle with yourself. Whatever it is, every day do what you can, and know that eventually, if you're taking care of yourself, if you're nourishing it, um, it will grow. It will grow. I mean, true story. I planted some wildflowers this early spring or late spring, I believe, and I was like, oh, I can't wait for them to like, bloom and see them. And I was doing everything. I watered them. Based on what you need to do for wildflowers. Um, and when it's sunny, and I keep checking them, and I was like, why aren't they sprouting? Why? I'm doing everything that I can. That I followed the guidelines. I follow what I was supposed to do. Um, then eventually, it took a few weeks. They were very slow to begin with, so. And it started sprouting, and every day I was like, oh wow, like they're coming up, and then eventually, it just I mean, if you see them now, it's like wild, like the name, and they're going everywhere, but you know day by day, right? And then we have find stillness and look within. Find your stillness and look within. So again, with that stillness and looking within, I like to self-reflect a lot. You know whatever, if I'm feeling some intense emotions, I like to sit with them, and then figure out why I'm feeling this way before reacting, before saying anything. You know, I'm not perfect. So it's not every time that it works. Sometimes I do react, and then sometimes I'm like, okay, why am I feeling this way? You feel the feeling, and you want to do everything to, you know, not to feel them, but sometimes you need to feel them, and that's when you need to sit down and meditate on it, right? It doesn't always work, but you need to find your coping strategies, right? And then we have surrender. Surrender, release the hold of that which you cannot control. Again, surrendering to that feeling, to that emotion that's rising up to the surface, right? Surrender to it, let it pass. I feel like sometimes we try to repress our feelings, and then eventually it comes up, or we try not to feel them, and we dive into something else to cover it up, and then it's like a volcano. It's bubbling and it's bubbling, and then it just like comes out, right? So that's when it's like really intense, especially if you have mental breakdowns. You haven't been dealing with yourself, you haven't been dealing with your emotion and clearing that chakra. So surrender, it will pass, right? And let's see, I have a little mess here, but that's okay, just how we roll. Let's see, there we go. Release doubt, you are capable. Release doubt, you are capable. Right? Right? Don't be scared. I think this is what this is saying. Don't be scared. It's okay to feel those emotions. It's okay. You can do it. And if you need help, yeah, definitely ask for that help. But you are capable. And then we have trust in the timing of your life, right? Trust, right? This one resonates with me. It really does, because lately, I've been feeling a little like, oh, what's next? Like, what can I do? Where do I need to go? And coming back to that finding stillness and looking within, and then being gentle with yourself, and being gentle with yourself, yeah, taking it day by day, trying to figure it out, the puzzle, trying to figure the puzzle. Like, if when we were doing puzzles, some are easier than others, but you take your time to find where the next piece is gonna fit, right? Where it's gonna fit. So trust in the timing, and eventually you finish the puzzle, and you're like, that excitement, that feeling of being proud of yourself, figuring it out and finishing it. So yeah, trust. And last, we have every act of self-care is a powerful declaration. I am on my side. I am on my side. Right? It's a powerful declaration. Self-care. Every act of self-care is a powerful declaration. I mean, that alone is very deep, right? Every act of self-care is a powerful declaration. If you struggle with depression, anxiety, you need that self-care. You need it. And maybe one day all you want to do is sit, you know, be by yourself in bed all day, and that's okay. That's okay, as long as you know what you need to do, right, to get back up the next day and, you know, move forward, basically. You know, take a shower. That's one big thing. You took a shower. You went out for a walk. You brush your teeth. You hung out with your friends. Right? So we all have something, and you need that self-care. You need to find out what you need to do to be functioning in a healthy way, right? So, which is, again, don't let everything weigh you down, especially if it's not yours to carry, right? Right? So, today is definitely a lot of communication that I'm getting. It's definitely talking about self-care and also being aware, finding stillness, surrendering, being gentle with yourself, releasing doubt. You are capable. Trust in the timing of your life. Right? I feel like they're all different, but they are different, trying to go to the same goal of self-care and taking care of yourself and being aware of what you need to do to ground yourself, to be in your higher power, in your higher vibration. Basically, this is what this deck is telling me today. So, do that self-care and be gentle with yourself. Little by little, that small seed is going to grow and bloom, right? Find stillness and look within and surrender to the feelings that you're feeling, whether that's heartbreak, fear, insecurities, all those negative emotions that we feel. Surrender to them and let them feel them and let them pass. Just the other day, I had similar feelings of, maybe envy or jealousy, feelings that we don't like to admit to ourselves, right? And I'm like, wow, usually, I'm very, most of the time I try to be positive than I should be, right? But I was feeling, some negative emotion. I'll just be honest, a little bit of envy, right? And I was like, wow, like, why am I feeling this way? And I didn't want to feel it. I didn't want to confront those emotions that I had, right? Like, classic Sagittarius energy and Aquarius energy. Like, I wanted to detach, right? I didn't want to feel them. But I was like, you need to figure out why you're feeling this way, right? I need to figure it out. I need to know what I'm feeling, because the more I'm like, oh, it's okay, like, it's okay, I'm fine. As long as I want to, said that to myself, the more it was hurting me inside. I was like, whoa, right? And I literally did this. I sat down, looked within, and was like, okay, why are you feeling this way? What is it that, figure it out? Why? Like, why now? And and you come to that conclusion, you know, and then once you realize why you're feeling this way, guess what? Your chest feels lighter. You don't feel it anymore. It's like, okay, I know why. So if next time that situation comes up again, you you have a different response to it. You know why, and you accept that you are lacking in something or whatever it is, you know? We all have it. So I know it just can't be me. So that's the honest truth, guys. And even now talking to you guys about it, it's like, you know, I'm feeling a little bit like, you know, vulnerable with it because that's not that's not the kind of emotions I like to admit to, you know, put out there or reveal about myself. So yeah. And releasing doubt that you're capable of figuring out that puzzle. Yeah. So I think I've covered, you know, the basis here. You know, be aware and do that self-care, right? So moving on to my crystal um deck here. I love these so much. It's like just using them makes me feel like happy. Literally. I just love them so much. And like the lady that I bought it from was so sweet. Like when I ordered them, they weren't getting here, and you know, and I was like, oh, like when are they gonna get here? Like I kind of need them. And she was like, oh, she was so sweet. Like, and her personality and her energy just shine through this deck. Like you can feel the kind of person she is. Amazing. All right, so I'm gonna get 3 cards out of here, and then we see smoky quartz, black tourmaline, iolite. So it is light, not lit. I check it out, right? So we have smoky quartz. Smoky, ooh, I like that. I am perfect exactly the way I am. I feel strong, confident, and radiant. Flaws and all. We all have a dark side. Flaws, warts, and all. You are perfect the way you are. I am perfect exactly the way I am. I feel strong, confident, and radiant, right? Right. You know, that kind of ties into, you know, when you feel that energy, self care, you know, that self care is going to get you smoky. Literally. Smoky, right? And then we have again the black tourmaline crystals. Releasing stress comes naturally to me. As I exhale, a wave of calm washes over me as all the stress leaves my body. Oh, oh my gosh. Let's do that breathing, right? So breathe in and then let it out. Oh my gosh, guys. The self-care is real today. Like every act of self-care is a powerful declaration. Right here. Let me read it again. Releasing stress comes naturally to me. As I exhale, a wave of calm washes over me. As all the stress leaves my body. Like, right there. Do that breathing work. You know, you feel overwhelmed, take a deep breath and release it. I do that with my kid. Like, whenever he's having a temper tantrum or he's feeling frustrated and he's stubborn sometimes, and I'm like, okay, let's take a deep breath and then we'll talk about it, right? It works wonders. And then when he does that and his frustrations, when I look at him, he feels better. And then he's like, okay. And sometimes he doesn't want to do it because he knows then he will feel better because if he's holding a grudge or something like that, right? If you're a mom, that's a good one. Trust and believe. Iolite um, crystal. I like how it has those 2 eyes and the crystal. I love that. And the purple, nice. So you go from the smokiness, you know, and then the dark crystal. Let me see if this will come first. You know, It's like let the light shine in. We'll see. With each day that passes, the vision I have for my future becomes clearer. Clearer. Oh my gosh, you guys. What did I say? Like these cards today, vibing. I mean, crystal card is saying exactly what this card said. Trust in the timing of your life. Right there. So, yeah, literally. With each day, let me say it again. With each day that passes, the vision I have for my future becomes clearer. So that's why the eyes were there, being clear. So, if literally put it in order, to put the cards in order, this will come first. Doing that breathing and releasing the stress, right? So literally, let's say we start from the dark crystals in there, encapsulated. Then boom, it gets lighter to a smoky color, where you're telling yourself, I'm perfect the way I am, flaws and all. Into having that vision, get lighter, dark to light, having that vision, right? So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this resonated with you. I hope you're doing well. Again, check my online store, Noli's Boutique. It has crystal bracelets and necklaces that you can wear, rings, jewelry, and then I have my balm, lip balm, skin balm, wherever you want to use it, and it helps well with hyperpigmentation, but it works for a lighter, tone too if you have dry skin. So, check it out. Check it out. You'll love the products. It works, and you look fabulous wearing those crystal bracelets. So, send me a picture when you order and you get them. Send them to me. That's all I have for you today. Again, thank you guys for being here with me, supporting me. I have 6 subscribers now. I'm so excited. When you hear this message today, like, thank you so much. Like, you have no idea how thankful I am. And it's just the love. It's amazing. I love it. And again, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. And love and peace. Bye.